This is a special bulletin from the Blazo News Desk. So history happened on January 6, 2021. A group of right-wing rednecks were at a monster truck, political rally where the President of the United States proceeded to whip them into a frenzy for over an hour, inciting a riot. Not surprisingly, like they were on some sort of divine mission to save the country, they stormed the Capitol building. Why did they do that? Did Trump promise them like 100 virgins or something? Anyway, they broke in, stole shit, destroyed property, and generally acted exactly as you'd expect ignorant Trump supporters to act, including this colorful character right here. And I guess he had just finished wiping out an Apache tribe before attending the rally? Where the fuck did they find this guy? Westeros? So on Wednesday, our faithful leaders came face to face with the horror of a bunch of Juggalos and Tiger King extras and promptly ran away. How many of them you think crapped their pants when the Kid Rock Brigade broke in? I say 30%. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, I gotta say, I kinda liked it. This was a really scary day for us, Chris. Really? Now you're scared? Now you're worried about civil unrest? People were so desperate in this country that they were conned by a dumbass TV game show host snake oil salesman whose every business has gone bankrupt. And they didn't just believe him, they ate that shit up. Our country has been torn apart by a pandemic, an economic collapse, a housing catastrophe, record unemployment, and of course, a lack of fucking health care. Oh no! Hillbillies in the rotunda! That's where you draw the line? That's what it takes? A bunch of pathetic losers taking selfies in Nancy Pelosi's office? For you to actually do something? You know, on one hand, I can't say I'm thrilled with using violence to get what you want, and Trump is obviously a treasonous wannabe dictator who wants to be a king, sitting on a golden toilet while getting a BJ from Ivanka. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Cat's out of the bag, guys. He wants his daughter to blow him. You know it, I know it, my grandmother even knows it, and she's been dead for 10 years. But on the other hand, I gotta admit, the thought of how scared all these politicians must have been puts a little smile on my face. And speaking of scared shitless, suddenly Mitch McConnell and the other Republicans seem to have found Jesus and are fully on board with the legitimacy of the election. And when faced with a possible charge of treason, amazing how fast Trump requested his terrorists to go home after telling them he loved them, of course. It's heartwarming. Then the next day, after realizing he was probably complicit in the deaths of several people, including the guy who tasered his balls to death. Did you hear about that guy? He tasered his balls, and he had a heart attack, and he died. That's great. He shockingly decided... Shockingly... Who wrote this? Okay, Trump shockingly decided there will be an orderly transfer of power. Please don't put me in jail. God, no, please. 2021, folks, strap in. See, our only saving grace is Trump is a bully, which means he's just a big fat pussy once he gets punched in the face. A real dictator dies in his bunker after trying to shoot his way out. Whether you realize it or not, we came extremely close to losing whatever shred of democracy we have left. Not just because of Wednesday, but because Trump and the Republicans have been trying to steal this election with bullshit lawsuits and not one shred of evidence for the past 2 months. You know, I heard a congressperson say on the Senate floor, the American people want election security. That's what this was all about. That's what this was all about? I'll tell you what this is all about. It's about all these money-grubbing sociopaths in these two completely useless political parties working for the rich. That's what this is all about. It's just a matter of time before we do lose our democracy, and you know what? We'll deserve it. Go to peoplesparty.org, get involved, organize, and fight for a better future because it's abundantly clear these idiots in power can't fix a fucking thing. Go away!